joint, so I cannot do a full day. Half a day was okay, manageable, and then my back just sitting there for hours. But hospital appointment on Tuesday, so hopefully that gets fixed, and a new fridge on Tuesday, because our didn't realise it, but our fridge freezer, the freezer section, decided to pack up. So by the time I was home working from home on Thursday and wanted to have lunch, went into the freezer and everything was defrosted. Like, seriously defrosted. So it's like, oh, well, that's awesome. So I spent lunchtime throwing out a good few dozens of pounds of food and liquid ice pops and all sorts of fun stuff like that. As I said, they finished the church project on Thursday afternoon, so Friday Mrs. Osa went off for an impromptu fridge freezer buying session. Now she ordered one from a local dealer or retailer, although, and it's discounted, but by virtue of who I work for, we do have a partnership agreement with Whirlpool, and I can get that freezer for 42% off the retail price, direct from the manufacturer. Can't get that much off from the local retailer. But for convenience, we might go with the retailer. Basically, Mrs. Osa is going to get up sort of later on in the morning because the retailer's not open yet. She spoke to, while she was speaking to the salesman, she mentioned that I get a discount because of who I work for, and was there anything they could do to discount it? And the salesman said, maybe, but you have to talk to the manager and he's not here today. So call him tomorrow morning. So she's going to have to call him tomorrow morning, today, and we'll discuss what they can do for us. Now, we're not expecting a 40% discount. I think they're already marked down probably about 8%. The retailer's got about 8% off, which is fine. The advantage is, though, that they're local, and they also do lifetime repairs for anything that they sell, which may theoretically mean that looks bad. It's grass, that's a problem. Please turn back into hay. Hay, good. So in theory, I could order it from the manufacturer, get it delivered, in which case delivery would be... Yesterday they were saying delivery would be Wednesday, but that may change. And potentially, I think the manufacturer, they don't deliver locally frequently, so it could be that, yes, we'll deliver locally, but it will be over a week hence rather than the current week, because they only do this area on, you know, alternate weeks. And at the moment, the fridge part works, and we have medications in the fridge, so we don't really want what would you say, our medications not being in a refrigerator. I think I might have options there. If the fridge does fail, then we're going to have to drink all the stuff in it, and we won't have access to ice and cold water and cold other drinks. But we do have our ice boxes that we use when we go on vacation, and we have a pair of freezers in the basement which have a fair few ice packs. So what I would be able to do would be to put the medications in a cooler and add a few ice packs, and that'll keep it cool for a day, and then swap the cool packs each evening for as long as we need to wait that long. So not a complete and utter disaster, but not ideal. So the sooner we get it, the better. As I said, that will, local guys will deliver on Tuesday, and they'll bring it, they'll install it, they'll haul away the old one. So paying a little bit extra to get the full service, or the full customer service, is possibly the way I'm going. I'm just going to see if they can give us a little bit more of a discount. What I might do is I might look up on the manufacturer's site. The problem they've got, the reason they've got about 47% off is they're offering an additional 45% for Independence Day sale. So yeah, lots. But normally they don't discount quite so heavily. And maybe I don't worry about that for now. And oh, the AF11 is full, so we are going to have to transfer some vehicles down to the big field. Maybe I'll do it after this row. So yeah, it's a different style of freezer. The freezer we have, or the fridge we have, is a French door freezer. So 2 doors with the fridge on the top half. Very wide, spacious fridge, and I don't have to bend down to get stuff out of it, which is good. And then it has 2 cabinets at the bottom, so door on each side, with a permanent freezer on the left section, and a optional fridge or freezer on the right side. You are the Mack truck. Okay. You are. 9RX. Oh, that's all good. Okay, pull that forward. Keep going with that one. And turns the engine on. Take everybody down to the long field. Oh, on sale stuff. Didn't look at on sale stuff. Mad out doggy. Harvesting to do. People to see. Grains to grab. Doggy just Yes, so as I was saying, I might go to the manufacturer's website and see what they normally offer discounts as, and then we'll rate it as, you know, if they normally offer a 20% discount from retail, then we may be able to suggest, well, how about a 12% discount will be good, or a 12% further discount on what the retailer's selling it for. Or thereabouts. And we'll ignore the fact that it's Independence Day sale season. Yeah, so that's the fun and games this week. Weren't expecting to buy a new fridge, are going to have to. Also looks like we have Mrs. Osa's family's reunion will be happening on around about 11th of July. So we will probably be running off for that, which means no stream that weekend, but 2 streams the previous weekend because 4th of July. And my work gives me an additional day off. Okay, we are here. So I will bring this here. We will send the worker home there. I am going to turn this truck around so that it's facing the right way for an exit. The truck is generally fine when it's not full, but as soon as it gets full, it hates doing turns like that. So that will be good. Engine off. Back we go to here. Let's go find a harvester. Yes, so we'll be going to the reunion. And yeah, we're going to have to see how my back is faring after the surgery, because it's going to be less than just over 2 weeks between when I get stabbed in the back and when the reunion is, and I need to be up to sitting in a car for like 6 hours driving. If my back is in absolute pain, that's not going to be comfortable, feasible. So we will see how that works out. Okay. So nice deal we have here. This grain cart is 70,000 litres. The harvester's 20. Where is the harvester? Looks like potentially we can see the straw that came out the back. There she is. So we'll get the harvester unloaded. I'll just abandon the tractor here for now. So in all likelihood, we are potentially halfway round the square. Unfortunately, the rest of this field, not square. So going to take a little bit of shenanigans to clear around the field. Okay, we can go up. good. And so yeah, I can empty this harvester 3.5 times into the grain cart. I think we'll make it with soybeans. Still 7,000. And done. Worker helper on. Don't be too close. Some stuff. Okay. So off he goes. You are still mulching, and that looks okay. You're actually done. And that is the last of the cotton up this end of the farm. Oh. The thing out the back, and I think we can. Chamber's empty, main chamber's emptying. We'll get a low volume bale here. And that pops out the back. Okay, we have pretty much everything done with this one. So I'm going to abandon this up here. Hi, piggies. Piggies? Those are little piggies. We had new piggies lately. Oh, is this going to fit in there? Yes. Okay. My usual deal here is I will store the harvesters where they end up. I mean, it's not like we are in. Actually, I'm going to store this in the middle of the room for now. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. We will wash it and clean it later. You're good. You're subsoiling. We are still doing this. You're sat there. And you still have, oh, a goodly amount of stuff left. Okay, back to the baler. And before we do anything else, I want to look at what's on sale. Nice. That's a good-looking trailer. It's semi. Yeah, it's a semi-trailer. That's a planter. That's a beet harvester. Another planter and a forage cart. Not interested. Good to know, though. Elsewhere, we have had a very nice October so far. I mean, it's cloudy this afternoon. It's sunny tomorrow. The rain comes in November, which is fine. Okay, cows. We have food. Still food. Sheep have food. Pigs are getting low on food. That's why I want to slap in some maybe 2,000 or 3,000 litres of corn. All of this should deplete within a month or two. And oh look, we have 40 baby piggies. So another 4 months, we'll have another 20. And awesome stuff will happen. Okay, horses are horses. cows. Okay, jobs. That I believe is a spinach contract. That is cultivating, which could be done. 10,000 goat milk, 8,000 wool. I'm going to wait until they're both and then worry about that. Okay. That's the quick inventory of what's going on the farm. And now we do more stuff. So yeah, as far as this series is concerned, we are definitely going one more year. So 8 years total. And lots of bits missed. This is unfortunate. Yeah. So this winter, probably after all of the crops are sold, or at least as many crops as I can get sold. We will be back to looking at buying all of the remaining fields. I do not doubt that we will have more than enough money to do that. Everything that currently has soybeans or had corn on it will be planted with cotton. Anything that currently has cotton stubble on it will be planted with either soybeans or corn. And what next? All the new fields will be planted with cotton, and yeah, we go one more year and see what we get at the end of the harvest, which will be all awesomely fun. Maybe sometimes. So 2 more rows plus that patch on the left. I might skip that patch. Actually, 2 patches on the left. But if I can get these 2 done, we'll see how short we are. You know, if it's like, oh, I need 200 litres to finish a bale, it's worth going around to finding the bits we missed. If it's like, oh, I just made a bale and I now need 4,000 more, there isn't 4,000 left on the field. So I'm going to go and get the bits in the corner here. And round we come. Hopefully I have the turning circle to do this. I do. So the other reason I like the round baler is it's small. You can run it with the smallest of tractors. So it's easy to, you know, run around and do things. Get the bits you missed. This, you need to take a few liberties with the turn radius. Let's go. Oops. Grab those 2 bits. I said I wasn't going to do this. Hey, guess what? I'm doing this. It'll add to the straw. Or it'll add a hay bale to the straw field. Also. But yeah, we still have quite a lot of soybeans to gather. So, still nearly done. This is going quite nicely. 29, 40, and yeah, we are not going to make another bale with what's on the field, so off, eject. lift, drive, fold. And actually, all things